Hey everybody, my name is Curtis of Curtis Landry Photography here in Victoria, Texas. Really appreciate you tuning in today. Today I'm going to be giving you a video on this, an unboxing and my first impressions of this, an Atomos Shinobi on-camera 4K HDMI monitor. It's the first monitor that I've ever owned. Little disclaimer, I've already got it out of the box. I've already used it on one video. This will be the second video. I kind of got it hooked up now so I get my settings all set up. But before I get into the unboxing, I'm going to take it, put it back in the box so you guys got an idea of what, when you order this, when you open the box, what you get with it. So you know ahead of time when you order this product. So far, I've liked it. It's helped me a lot to really kind of get my exposure, get my lighting set up and stuff like that. I've got a lot to learn about it. I got a lot to learn about waveforms, vector scopes. I got a lot to learn. But it's going to help me do that. Without any further ado, let's put it back in the box and open it so see what you get when you buy this. Appreciate you. Be back in a second. All right, guys. Let's do this unboxing. Let me set this box to the side here and I'll explain what this is here in a minute. Let me set it down here. All right, this is the Atomos Shinobi. This box is really designed very well. It's very strong, very protective. Boom. And here, this is how it comes right here. The Atomos Shinobi. It comes just like this in this box here. Just want to let you know that it did come with a little plastic protective already on top of it to protect the screen. Of course, when I first got it, I pulled that off to use it. Let's pull it out of the foam here. Man, it's in great foam here. As you can see, it's really encased very well. It's gonna be well taken care of. Then you pull the top of this foam off. You get a little quick starter guide and a little note from Atomos. It says, "Welcome to the Atomos family." I didn't even read the starter guide. I never opened the package. Also, what it comes with the D adapter for the back. I believe that's what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it's the D adapter. You can plug it on the back right here and plug it into the wall. So you don't have to use a battery in studio. Pretty nice. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know it was coming with that. So that was a good. And it comes with the plug-ins for if you're traveling. So you can plug it in different wall outlets if you're traveling. Anyways, let's set this to the side and I'll just talk a little bit about the Shinobi. I'll set this box here. We don't need this no more. Boom, this is it right here. It's very, very light. I mean, super, super light. It's got a HDMI port here on the side. It's got the headphone jack here on the side. It's got two 1/4-20 screws on the bottom and on the top. That's one of the things I wish this had was another one on the side, on either side. But with its small design, where the HDMI hole and that is really not a place to put it. And same thing, it's got a SD card slot on here, and that's for loading LUTs and firmware updates. And you got a remote that you can plug in here. It's built very well. The case is very well. It's got an L bracket on the back for Sony NPF batteries, and it just plugs on just like real simple. Just hook it up and plug it on in, and it's on. It's got a nice battery release button here on the back, which I like. Makes it easy to get the battery off. And of course, just real quick, put it on. And let's go ahead and just power it up right here, right now. Comes up really fast and you'll see it's going to boot up. Of course, it's not plugged into my camera at this time, but just wanted to show you how quick it comes up. What I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and bring a light stand in here and I'm going to set this up and kind of zoom in a little bit on it, get a little bit closer so when I run through some of the menu items and stuff, you can see what I'm looking at. Alrighty? Thank you very much. I'll be right back with you. All right, some of the features of this. You got a lot of scopes and stuff on here. As you can see on my monitor right now, I do have a waveform on there. I also have my my voice metering or noise meter, whatever you want to call it, audio meter. I'll go back to monitor. You can set aspect ratios. You can zoom in 4 times, zoom in twice. I'm a little out of focus there, ain't I? Let me get that back in. There we go. 1-to-1 ratio, black and white, false colors, zebras, peak focus peaking, excuse me. Then there's a monitor again, a different way to monitor your thing. Basically on here you got your audio levels, you got your vector scope, RGB meter, and your waveforms on here. You control the brightness on it too from here. I like the fact that when you're in this particular screen, you do have the full shot. It don't cut half the shot to put some of these in there, and it don't cover your scene. I like focus peaking. You can see exactly what's in focus. Let me get out of that monitor. Sorry about that. I got fat fingers here, so sometimes I touch a lot more stuff than I should. You got vector scopes. There's your vector scope. We got a bunch of waveforms, RGB waveform. Man, there's just so much here. Click the monitor to go up the top here. Also more stuff you got up here. You could pick your audio input. You could select LUTs and stuff that you got in there. Audio, you can control your headphone volume, battery life. Your display screen here tells you what version of the firmware you have on here, and of course you got your Ninja there. Pretty cool. Then I go over here, and of course that you could control what's on your monitor. You can flip your monitor. Say you're got your monitor flipped over upside down or stuff, you can flip it upside down or flip it aspect ratio. Again, you could load LUTs in here. You got 8 places for preloaded LUTs. Your zebra, you can set your zebra, how much you want your zebra set at. Focus peaking, same thing. You can choose the color of your focus peaking. Let's change it to that green. Go back. Take the waveform off of there. We'll go back to put the focus peaking on there. You can see it now on there when it changes. Right there. All right, so focus peaking. Go back into my monitor. And you got your waveform. You can pick what size you want your waveform, where you want it on there. I prefer it on the bottom. The opacity, how bright or dark you want. There's so many different things on here. There's a lot of stuff on here that I'm not real familiar with, but I got to figure it out. So down the road, as this goes along, hopefully I could take and learn more and kind of help you guys out. But for right now, this thing has already really helped me. It's really nice because instead of having a little two-inch screen on my camera to look through, I got this 5.2 screen. I've actually taken it outdoors, and it does work pretty good. It's 1,000 nits, so it's pretty good brightness. It definitely is better than what I thought it was going to be outside. But I did get a sun hood with it myself, so if it didn't cover it, I had it. Sorry about bumping that. Some of the things I just want to go over. It's got it's a 5.2 inches, 427 ppi. It's 1,000 nits. It weighs 7 ounces. It's very light, but now, as you can see, the cage that I got on there, now I could put my mic on there. I could hang a light on there and stuff like that. That's the main reason why I got the cage for that, because only with one extra cord of 20 on top, it kind of limited what I could do. So I decided I was going to purchase the one with the cage so I could do more stuff with it. It's really thin. It's the screen resolution is 1920 by 1080. Again, like I said, it's 427 ppi, and it's a 5.2 inch monitor screen. It does support Rec 709. It does accept 3D LUT supports. Like I said, you can put it in through the SD card. Anamorphic lenses, it does that. D-squeeze of 2 times, 15 times, and 1.33 times. And Panasonic 4.3, which is great. It is HDI IPS panel touchscreen, which is pretty awesome. I love the touchscreen part on it. Turn down my ISO, kind of sharpen up, kind of do that there for that picture there. Power, it does take MPF batteries or the D adapter that comes with it, which is pretty nice. The AC power supply that comes with it is awesome. It's compatible with all HDMI DSLRs, mirrorless and video cameras, smartphones, tablets. But it is not compatible with every single HDMI device, it says here in the box. But it's pretty lightweight. I think it won't be bad to carry on top of the camera. Of course, adds in the cage on there and mic, and the big MPF battery is going to add a lot of weight. So I'm probably down the road going to get a smaller MPF battery because all I got is the 970s. But I think it's going to be an awesome addition to my arsenal to bring you better content and better videos. What I like about the Atomos Shinobi, pretty much everything. I think this is an awesome monitor for $299. Some of the features that I like best about it is the 1920 by 1080p screen. 1000 nits of brightness. That is awesome because out in the sun, it works really well. I may have wasted a little bit of money buying a sun hood for it, but just in case if I need it, because I think for the most cases, but down here in South Texas, that sun can be plenty bright. So I'm sure the sun hood will help. But I know the screen is kind of reflective. That's kind of I wish it was more of not a real gloss screen. I wish it's kind of reflective out in the sun. But it's something I could live with. I could buy a matte screen protector on there, which I'm gonna buy down the road here. Another thing I like, it's very light. It's 7 ounces. It's just awesome. It's got everything on it. It's got false color, wave guides, RGB wave guides. It's just got so much stuff on here. It's unbelievable. Focus peaking, false colors, zebra, histogram, RGB histogram. It's got everything that I would need as a videographer to capture great images, great videos in camera, to have it right in camera to save me so much time in post. And that I definitely appreciate. I think Atomos has made a great product. I'm really looking forward to working with it and getting to know it more down the road further. I hope to give it a further review and a little bit more detailed in how I use this thing on these days. Like I said, I'm fairly new at all this video stuff, so I am just trying to get it all figured out. When I get it all figured out, I hopefully will be teaching a lot of you guys. I thank you for tuning in today. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to get further content from me, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified when new content is loaded, hit the bell button. And if you got any comments, questions, or concerns, definitely put them below and I'll get back with you. To all you photographers out there and all you videographers, do me a favor, get out your camera, take some pictures, and shoot some video. God bless y'all.